levels. A pure class gains cleric spells a lot faster than the wizard and the lord. So I have a lord, samurai, wizard, cleric, mage, and a ninja. A ninja must be evil. So that's why I cannot travel with wizards yet, but he will. At the tavern you can add party members, you can remove party members. You don't have to enter the maze with a full party, you can go alone if you want, for faster leveling, if you want to push one character really fast. You can inspect them, you can divide the gold, so everyone has the same amount of gold. You can leave. In the inn you can stay. If you rest at an inn you gain levels, if you have enough experience points to gain a level. The stables are free, and everything up to a stable costs gold pieces per week. And in the stables you don't regenerate hit points, but you regenerate spell points, and in the other you regenerate hit points. I usually do it like this, that only my cleric rests in the stables. It's for free. Then he heals them with his spells. Then he rests in the stables, and so on. It's cheap and it doesn't cost a lot of time. Okay, the trading post. Here you can buy items, different amount of items. Here, armor, everything. You can sell. You can uncurse items. Uncurse only means if you have a cursed item equipped, you usually have a stat penalty, and you cannot de-equip it. And if you want to uncurse an item, it gets destroyed, but the character doesn't have it equipped anymore. Identify, you can pay for identification. For higher level items you usually pay. Your wizard, well, if he gains level he can identify more, but I usually identify it Voltex. The temple, well, if you are not poisoned, if you are dead you can be revived here. If you are to ashes you can be revived here. You find NPCs in the dungeon you can kill. If they are killed they appear here and you can pay for their resurrection. Yes, the problem with the temple is it's everywhere in the game. If a character is dead and you try to resurrect him, it can happen that he's turned to ashes, and then you have to pay a lot more to bring him back from the ashes, and it can happen that he's lost forever. Yes, this game is really evil sometimes. And yeah. Well, what else? We have the edge of town, where we can enter the maze. We can enter the training grounds to create new characters, or delete characters, or rename them. You can change the class, which is interesting if you don't have a party like me. Usually, if you don't know about this, you can gain up to 60 points per character creation. Character creation took me 3 hours until I finally got enough points or got a good roll so I could create those classes. A lord is a special. I have only special classes except the mage and the cleric. The rest are classes you usually get later on in the game. I'm not really that familiar with changing classes. I don't know if you keep your you don't keep your level. I know this, but I don't know if you have, for example, level 8 spells, if you keep the spells if you change the class. I'm not really sure. I don't think so. What else? We have, well, we can reset an out party, which we won't usually do. You can enter the maze from here. Entering Heart of the Maelstrom. Well, when we enter we are already camping. We can inspect our member, we can save the game. We can reorder them, we can read the memo, which I don't know what it is at the moment. Leave. So, this is our screen. We see the walls. we see only one square in front because we don't have a special spell cast. Use means use items. Read. Read is reading spells. What spell she has? I don't think she can cast the spell I want to cast. Anyways, if you press the epsilon button, you can inspect for secret doors, hidden items, or party members. You can pick locks or cast a desto spell. You can use an item, you can set a timer if you want to, well, stop the game in 2 hours. You can say, hey, tell me in 2 hours what's up, I guess. And we can quit the party. Yes, quit this exposition. Now my party is in the dungeon. Now I start with Myxin, who is evil. About ninjas, as you can see, he has no items equipped. Ninjas are, well, superhuman fighting machines. If you equip him items, his AC raises, it doesn't lower. So they fight best without weapons and without armor. Every few levels they gain an AC bonus, so the AC goes down as they gain levels. And ninjas have the special ability, which doesn't happen that very often. If they hit an enemy, they can instant kill him. Yeah. Ninjas are better thieves. They can hide in combat, so they can ambush an enemy, which does a lot more damage. They can pick locks and they can remove traps and identify traps. That's why you should have a ninja or a thief with you. Okay, we've made one step forward. So we look for members. And we found our party, which we add. We reorder the party, so the stronger characters are in the front. And voila, we can carry on. Let's cast a spell. Is it the Alco? No. Lomilva? Yes, Lomilva is a torch. So we can see further, which is kinda not needed but interesting. There are black areas in this game. It removes your light spell and you don't see anything in this. You really don't see anything. You can never see anything in one of these black areas. So you have to feel around with these. Ouch! Oh, battle! Nice! Well, sometimes you get this screen. A random group of leech lizards. Well, we fight them. So we have our, you can see, fight, parry, cast spells. You can one. One only means one person. So if you're unlucky, everyone except one person wants, and then this one person fights the monster you wanted to run from, which is usually a very powerful monster. And this sucks. Well, we fight. As you can see, Myxin has the hide option. He can hide. About weapons. The 3 front characters have close ranged weapons. Myxin has his fists. Sengala and Orgrim have a hand axe. So close ranged weapons only work in the front 3 rows of the party. Morlak has a super basher, which is a short-ranged weapon. Short-ranged weapon, I'm not sure if Melina could use a short-ranged weapon, but I will see later on. At least Morlak can attack. If he had a close-ranged weapon, he couldn't attack. Serina, as a mage, can't attack really at all. They only have close-ranged weapons, which is a dagger and a staff. I'll wait until the video.